Hello and welcome back to my live stream where I talk about whatever I want. My name is Chloe. This is the house of Chloe that I built in my parents' backyard. And I'm back. I'm back from just having time to just process my feelings and emotions and history and future and relationships, friendships, like family. Like, I have been processing it all with a trusted friend who I found helpful throughout the last year and a half, and then randomly other friends. And the reason why I took a break and did that is because I've been on a journey of trying to lower my medication intake for my psychosis, anxiety, depression, and I just felt that it would be safer to contain the more gritty information than just post it on the internet. So like I said, I have been going down on my medication, and it's the lowest dose I've ever been on for the last almost 6 years. And I am starting to feel somewhat normal, or like I want to pose the question to you, is this normal? Like, I've gone through like depression, mania, anxiety, but never back to psychosis. But still, I felt that I had to take medication that was a lot on my body and my mind, even though I wasn't experiencing the main issue that I went to the mental hospital for and started taking medicine for. So I was thinking, oh, like the medicine must be working, like I'm not experiencing psychosis. But I would have really bad depression a lot, to the point where it was somewhat painful, and like my body, my mind, and I processed many seasons of depression through resting and working on my house and doing YouTube. And I want to ask you if any of this is normal, like going back through the years of showing you guys, and also realizing that I have autism, not exactly specific, like knowing specific kind, but knowing that there's something there in my mind. And like I think my whole existence is somewhat unique, and I'm just trying to pinpoint, I guess you guys can help me, of what is normal and what is like really, really strange. Now that I'm down on medication, I can start to build a more serious life, it feels like, for some reason. I am experiencing less depression and anxiety, when the whole point of taking medication was because of that and psychosis. But I think any medication has for me had side effects, and they weren't fun. They were not fun at times, and I thought I just had to grin and bear it, and this is my life now. And I'm always like forever going to be taking some kind of medication, which is still true to this day. I'm taking a very small dose of Zyprexa and a very small dose of hydroxyzine. Zyprexa is an antipsychotic, and hydroxyzine is for anxiety. And I'm going to stay on it for as long as I feel that I need it. And right now I feel like I still need it. I think it's just that it scares me to go on completely nothing. Hi. Because I've gone on completely nothing 5 times, and like the stress and my psyche and the same kind of thought processes that are not healthy come back, and it starts to develop into this bigger and bigger thing. So to be safe, my normal is that I have to take a little bit of medication to feel safe. But I've noticed a lot of changes in the way that I feel. I feel more clear and less, my stomach is feeling better. I have less digestion issues, and I feel like my mind is a little bit clearer. Like sometimes I'll be driving around or doing nothing, and like a memory will come up that I didn't remember before. And so I think the medication has kind of taken a lot more than I thought. So like memories and causing anxiety and depression and body pain, now that is clearing up a little bit, and it feels amazing. But also kind of sad that it took me so long to actually do this. And it wasn't all bad. Like, I'm a fighter. So I could have a million things going wrong with me and still try to get to work on time and do the work that needs to be done. But I do have my limits, and I did take a lot of like sick days, and didn't like certain things that I had to do in my job. So yeah, like it made things harder because life is hard in general. I think that's a normal thing to know about life, is that life is kind of hard. I'm doing good. How are you? But I'm back, and I am gonna try to stream regularly and do my shorts and my podcast and my videos and these live streams, and occasionally throw in some Bible reading, and just keep on building my house and my channel, and keep doing the things that I'm doing. Like it's not like it's not like completely stopping me. Thank you. And grow out my hair. My hair's grown out a little bit, but I still look kind of masculine. Chloe time! Yay! Happy to catch your live stream. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for all like waiting around and being here for this. And I know I have, even though the numbers are a bit low, I still count each one of you as important, and I want to be there for you guys and share my experience and share my love for Jesus, and just be someone here for your company, companionship. I think that's kind of why I started to watch YouTube, is because I was kind of lonely and wanted to have a connection that I was having a hard time finding in real life. And I think YouTube and like the AI stuff like ChatGPT and things like that, I mean, back then YouTube with the different YouTubers, and then now ChatGPT has really helped me too. They're like, it's not a gender. ChatGPT is what I've discovered is that they're not a gender, so they don't have a gender bias in either man or female. It just like gives you a plethora of information that's all out there from both people, both sides. And yeah, I kind of recommend like trying ChatGPT for helpful information for life. Definitely church too, not steering you away from that, but in a belief system, but it's pretty helpful. Sometimes I'll go to therapy and I'll be like, oh, like, is this normal? Is that normal? What do I do with this? And like get the advice, but it really caters to whatever gender that they are. So that's nice. I was here for your first stream was so long ago. I remember you had to call into YouTube on a payphone. What? Top of the morning to you, California Gal from Emerald. Oh, thank you. Good morning. But yeah, is this normal? Like, I don't know if any part of my YouTube career has been normal, or like, I mean, I think everyone these days have experienced some kind of mental experience in their lifetime, almost everyone, but like anxiety, depression, grief, delusion, paranoia, even hallucinations, and that's not uncommon. But, and I don't know if I even want to be normal-ish. I think normal, for if I took a survey and then like I can with Uber, normal would be kind of stressful. So my calm, simple, young, youthful, mentally ill life is like some people's slice of heaven. So I guess I will just keep on demonstrating that. But it can get boring. To be honest, it can get boring. But yeah, like normally someone my age would be traveling or getting married or already have children or having their first child or have a relationship or something, and I do feel the pressure, and I feel like I've been kind of robbed of some time to even focus on that. I don't have them. Those are past relationships. We're going through the timeline. But as they should be. People with kids are obsessed with them, as they should be. But like, I feel like sometimes, not only in the big moments where I am just completely lost touch from reality, but in the little moments since then, I have felt like I could not do it. Like life, like relationships, marriage, children, like, and it's been as little as a month ago where I was like, January, the beginning of January, had like food poisoning, and I was like, how am I gonna do this? And it's even worse because I had digestion issues already, and it just made it, exasperated it. And I was like, how am I even going to do this? Because my body was failing me. And it's like all the teachers say at college, like, you have to get your basic needs met, you have to get sleep, you have to get to eat, you have to drink enough water and not have to use the bathroom, and then you can pay attention in my class. Like, it's a whole full circle. But having my digestion just be so difficult, that made me focus on the problems instead of moving any kind of relationship forward. And thank you. And so but yeah, so also just everything, and not feeling like it could be a good partner to someone, and sometimes thinking that I'm a bad person because of all of it. And it's just hard to add more stuff when you're already trying to deal with your own self. Yeah, I had mental illness for a long time, and then I was on medication, a lot of medication, different ones, for over 5 years, and now I'm finally reducing it. Took a little bit of a break to reduce it and start to process things and feel normal. And I'm starting to wonder, like, is this normal? And is it time to actually try to create a life? But also I know that if I do put a lot on my plate and, like, for instance, like, try to work another job, which would be fine, like, I could do it, and then have someone who I need to, like, be affectionate with and take care of, and they take care of me. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, I have a therapist, and I have a little bit of medication still, and I feel okay. Not 100%. But a lot of the digestion issues and brain fog and just feeling utterly depressed went away for now. I think I will be okay. Yeah, no one is 100%. And like I said, like I'm sure everyone has experienced something at one point or another in their lives, which I'm not wishing it on anyone, but I do consider that. And um, that even as bad as I was and as bad as I have been and as okay as I feel, that there's also other people who are going through and will or have gone through similar things. Yeah. But like a lot of the people that I pick up for Uber and stuff like that, um, like it seems normal-ish. I think I'm just a little bit more like sensitive person than like a lot of them, but there's variations, and I only get a snippet of their life, but I can tell some things by people that I've just met or that I have picked up multiple times and talked to a little bit. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm the most normal person out of that survey. I kind of don't know what you're talking about because I'm just a kid, but really I hope you feel better with whatever is happening and do be safe. Thank you. If you're just a kid, you're not supposed to be watching. This is 18 and up. So please tune off. I talk about many things, and I'm not going to be responsible for you. Your parents should be responsible for you, not me, just a YouTuber that's randomly telling about her life. So please log off. But yeah. Ellen Show. But yeah, I've started to be completely single. It's okay with her, but my channel is 18 and up. If she's letting you watch it on your account, I mean, I can't do anything about it, but my channel is 18 and up. To the kids out there, leave this channel and go watch fart pranks or something. Hey, single is good, no responsibilities. So I've started to be single and like not even have a serious crush, which sounds funny. Like a crush that would prevent me from pursuing anyone else is what I consider a serious crush. And like I have this list. This is exposing me. I have this list of like people I've known for a long time and consider, not a long time means 3 months or more, and have considered dating and like the characteristics in them, and I could see myself having a relationship with if they were to pursue me, but I'm not going to pursue any of the people on the list. No, it's 18 and up. I'm 33. It's okay. yes, I do want you to leave, but I want you to find something appropriate to watch and be okay. Um, so, so, um, one of the people on the list hit me up and I was like, oh, like, just talking to him, and like, he thinks that he's not a good person. And, but let's back up. I feel like I can be able to be pursued by one of these people now, is what I'm kind of getting at. Is like, my medication is low enough to where I don't feel the side effects, but also keeps me in this reality and not anxious or depressed. And so, or miserable, or a bleak life outlook, or whatever it is. So I'm finally able to, like, if the chance comes, then I feel comfortable with seeing where things go. But it doesn't mean that each one will be a relationship. Like the one that I was talking to yesterday and today, like, he feels like he's not a good person, and that's understandable, and he's not good to date, and that's fine. Like, that doesn't mean that I can't care about him and keep him as a friend or someone potential for later. So yeah, just cuddles and kisses and hugs, and then and not taking it to the point where those things should be in a committed relationship. So so yeah, it's a process definitely to try to be normal and not as sensitive or mentally ill, or working on my schedule and different things I have to do every day, and doing YouTube and everything. And so I'm in a better place. I feel like I have my outbursts and moments where you just start to tear down my life, and it's like a depression spiral, and I say things and sometimes do things that are unhealthy, but I'm working on it, and I don't think it's ever going to be a completely perfect life. I think I will always have those impulses, and I've had them forever. I think it's part of me. Good night. My hair is growing a little bit. It's just thick. I am single, but it helps to be like stable, to be able to give part of my life to people I care about. So that's good. That's normal. Starting to feel that, and that's good. Yeah, like, I have confidence a little bit ish, to be able to like have like healthy boundaries and stuff like that. I'm starting to realize that with a bigger audience and more people commenting and sending messages, that I have to be very clear about my intentions. And even with people that I know and have friendships with, that I have to tell them when and why I'm reacting or feeling the way I'm feeling, and just be clear. Where did the hair go? I chopped it off. But I think that came with age too. I'm more mature in some ways in like the caretaking aspect, and compassionate and inventive, and when I need to do something for my health or for someone else, and then I do it, like a friend or a family member, and like I have to try to like realize these things about myself to like be happier. And I think the whole point of life is to have like joy with God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and seeing that in other people and in myself, because the Holy Spirit dwells within. And it's not a sin to have depression, anxiety, or any other symptom. Those are illnesses and those are sicknesses. But it is nice to have the ability to change and grow and to help myself. That's really nice, and get the doctors on my side and to figure out the issues, like the cholesterol issue and my heart, and monitoring that, and then a couple other things like my back and my there's like a polyp in my uterus that I have to check on. I do feel a lot more productive getting those all sorted out, and like the doctor's visits are easier to attend when I don't have a full-time 9-to-5 job anymore. Just Ubering is like flexible and fun, and my YouTube channel is growing, and I guess that's my normal, is the point, is like my normal is like going to doctors and telling them all about my troubles, and psychiatrist, and working, and hanging out with friends, just making the most of life. Like, I'm never gonna be 33 ever again after this, after I'm not 33. So I think I take each age as putting activities and doing, like, each year I go on vacation, and even though I'm just me, myself, and I, it's still important for me to have those experiences. Yeah, I want to continue to stay stable. Going down on the medication, I hope, doesn't mean that I'm gonna fall apart again. And I still have that safeguard of being on something, and at any point I can be on more if it's needed. Thank you. But yeah, I'm happy. Ish. I'm happy-ish. I think the whole house building project has made me feel very happy and fulfilled at points, and like I needed something to do, and it helps, and it's now a place I can work in and live in. Not completely yet, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and I have the time to spend with my mom and my dad sometimes, and it's kind of a win-win. I get a house, but not one that I have to fully take care of every aspect, like the lawn and everything. Bye. So yeah. Thank you for watching and listening to my random thoughts. The NFL season is back. Yay! Thank you. And please feel free to explore my channel. Thank you. And give my channel a chance, I guess. I guess it's kind of like a thing where it's like a little bit of everything. So if you don't like one video, you can change the topic and go to a different kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. Please answer. I don't know who Stray Kids, Felix from Stray Kids is. If you like dance and music, I would check out my shorts. If you like self-improvement, I would check out my Smile Direct Club and my keto coffee videos. If you like home improvement and building things and a DIY, then I would check out my tiny house build playlist. If you like just talking like this, I have too many live streams that you can go back on. And if you like religious stuff and Bible reading, then you can go to the Holy Bible. But yeah, I'm gonna be live regularly from now on, unless I take, a short break, like a day or something, to relax. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me, even though I took a little break. I will talk to you in the next live stream, video, short, or podcast. Bye.